In this video, let's take a look at launching Camtasia and the wealth of information on the welcome screen. Hi, I'm Ron Hogue. In the previous video, we installed Camtasia Studio. In this video, we'll start the program, spend some time on the welcome screen, and briefly examine the layout. We'll spend more time on the layout in other videos. When we installed Camtasia, I intentionally chose not to place an icon on my desktop. If you did, that'll certainly be the easier way to launch the program. We'll go to Start, All Programs, TechSmith, and Camtasia Studio 8. You'll notice when we click on All Programs that the previous versions of Camtasia Studio were under a Camtasia Studio folder, but they've changed the location for Camtasia 8, and now it's under the TechSmith folder. You can see that when we open up the program, it has a sample project in the background, but it also has this welcome screen. So let's take a look at this. In the upper left, we can record the screen, and we'll do that at a later video. We also have the ability to import media, which means to bring in pictures and videos from other sources. If we have any recent projects, we'll see that in the upper right. And then some great training resources there in the lower left. I really want you to check those out. Spend some time looking at those. And in the lower right, they have this community area where it'll scroll through a few different options and give you some more information about things that are going on in the world of TechSmith and Camtasia Studio. Now, one of the things that I like to do here in the lower left is you can have this splash screen appear each time. So the nice thing is when you launch Camtasia in the future, you'll see these recent projects popping up in the upper right, and that's great. So I like that. I keep this coming up every time I launch Camtasia. Other folks don't like it. They say, no, I know exactly where I need to go. Just let me get into the program. Don't bother me with this welcome screen. And so they'll uncheck that. And again, I leave it checked. I'll leave it up to you whether or not you want to have this welcome screen show up for you each and every time. Now when we click the close button, we can see here the layout of Camtasia Studio in general. So there are a few areas that we'll talk about, and I'll just cover them briefly in this video, and we'll do more in the next video. We can see here in the upper left we have this area called the clip bin, and then in the upper right we have the canvas, and this is where we'll see previews of the project. And then at the bottom we have these tracks. So I want you to kind of poke around a little bit, take a look at what's here, and become familiar with this interface. And in the next video, we'll take a look at the screen layout in more detail. I'm Ron Hogue. Thanks for watching.